Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. I just wanted to talk about something that is on my mind right now, and I came to my favorite city on earth to talk about it. This is where I was born. Can you imagine that? Actually, I can't. I was born in San Francisco, but grew up in what is called Russian San Francisco that still had a bridge, not as big, but was by the ocean, and that's why it's called that. When I was 18 years old, I packed everything I had and ever owned, which was not much stuff, but still. And I moved across the oceans. I moved from Russia to the United States of America. Because I was like, well, I need a degree, I need to get a better education, I need to get out of here. And also turns out I'm trans, so I really can't stay in Russia. Sorry, this bush is I went to yoga last week, so I can do this. Anyway, I moved countries, my man. And I left my loving mother, my loving grandmother, literally the most important people in my life behind. Just so I can pursue the future or whatever. And by that point, I'm it's been 6 years? No, I feel like it's been, oh my God. Yeah, it's been almost 8 that I've lived in LA and try to pursue entertainment career. And the industry is there and everything, so it's justified. But at the same time, I really, really don't like it. What I like is this. I like to wrap my face in the fog and just be like, wow, this is it. But yet I'm now too scared to even move cities within the same state, my man. I'm scared to go and try to live here because it feels like I'm hindering my opportunities. If I'm trying to be in film, then I should really be in LA, even though I don't like it. And it feels like I'm not living my own life. It feels like I'm living somebody else's because I've been told this is what you're supposed to do. You need connections, you need the industry to help you out and whatever. And this is the first year where I feel like I've had enough of my own BS. I feel like I've had enough excuses and I'm so tired of just complaining. I grew up in Russia. This is where I spent most of my life. And I don't like how superficial it is and how fake sometimes some social interactions are. And for the most part, it just feels very surface level. And I don't like that. I like people. I like humans and I like genuine connections. And I really, really, at this point, I'm lost. I don't know whether I'm trying to escape myself or I'm trying to escape the city and why it is so difficult for me to even consider the possibility of moving within the same fucking state of California and live here. Because I'll tell you what, San Francisco is too techy, too many startups. If you're entertainment, there's no way to be out here. What am I even gonna do? And yada, 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 and the list continues. And so ultimately, I feel like I don't belong anywhere I go. And everything else just feels like what is exactly that is that I am and why am I associating myself with the place so much? And I feel like there's a lot to be said about comfort base. You know how babies, when they come into the room and it's full of toys and they start playing with those toys and exploring, as long as their mother is in the room, they're gonna keep exploring. That is their comfort base right there. The second the mother leaves, there have been experiments, right, on attachment styles and all of that. The baby starts crying or the baby has a very big stress response, things like that. Stops focusing on the toys, starts focusing on how to get my mom back type of deal. So I feel like I've grown into this comfort-based state where I've built all of my adulthood in the city that I don't actually like. And now I'm at the cross of the roads where I also have something else on the scale that is very important to me and is very heavy. My mom has cancer, and by being here, it's I have that on the scale, so it has to be worth it. So I'm at a point of my adulthood where it's really gonna be up to me whether I'm gonna keep complaining about my life or I'm gonna make a very uncomfortable change. And I'm starting this to keep myself accountable, I guess. And if you want to see more of this weird, crazy journey, please join me on it. I am excited and terrified at the same time, but we are in this together. And if you have been waiting for a sign, this is it. Make the change. You deserve it, baby, and you're gonna be just fine. I love you so much, and you got this.